Hey guys, it's the Frugalnista, and I am about to do my very first collaboration / challenge video. Yes, I am so excited about this, guys. First of all, I was so excited to be approached by the one and only Tamela of Haute on Design. Hey Tamela, thank you so much for including me in this challenge. Tamela, let me tell you a little bit about it. Tamela contacted me and asked me if I wanted to be a part of the, I'm not going to say it yet, but I'm sitting outside the store of the challenge. And I kind of said, oh, yeah, just off the top of my head. Then I thought about it. I said, well, wait a minute. What am I going to do? Tamela is a professional designer. And wait, Frugalnista, you're just a mommy at home, just, kind of hooking stuff up. First of all, I've been following Tamela's channel for about a year now, guys. And I started watching Tamela. I can remember exactly. She did her home tour fall 2013. Oh my goodness. She has some gorgeous pieces. I fell in love with her channel, subscribed. And every time she puts up a video, I've probably been stalking her, but she is it. First of all, she's a professional designer. And I love learning, things from people who do this for a living. I mean, I'm just kind of at home throwing stuff together. But when you really see somebody who has an eye and who has been trained to do, things like this, it's really just a good opportunity to, honestly, get her services via YouTube for free. So I'm just ecstatic about that. Secondly, she's a good-hearted person, guys. She knows the Lord, and that is always a plus. Light recognizes light, and when I found that portion out about her, I said, okay, now I see the connection. Now I see why she comes across in her videos the way she does. And yeah, so I told her yes. After thinking about it, I just wanted to make sure if I had something to do. And then, guys, then she gave me the particulars. And then I was like, oh, okay. In my head, I kept thinking, oh, right on time. The place that we're doing, I got a lot of projects that we need to finish up. Some honeydew stuff. Like, okay, well, I can do that and present that really, really easy, really, really quick. Well, then she gives me my rules, Tamela. Rule number 1, I can only spend $10. And I know I'm the Frugalnista, guys, but I was like, $10? $10? In this store? Okay. That was the first rule. Then I had to limit myself to 4 choices of the departments. And I'll put that, in the description with, the actual rules of the challenge. And I was like, oh, okay. So I can't redo that sink I was thinking about, I've been working on in my master bath. Just kind of hook that up and say, wow, I'm part of the challenge. All right. So now I've got to go in here. I'm here today in front of the store, and I'm going to let you guys know. I might as well show you guys now. Can y'all see? See where I am? Yeah, right there. Y'all all have been here. I'm at Home Depot, guys. So I'm participating in the Home Depot $10 challenge that was created by the one and only Tamela from Haute on Design. Okay, guys, let's go into our Home Depot. I'm going to go in through the gardening section first because this is one of my choices that I have to pick from. So we're going to go in through gardening and see what I can get into here. Now, I just bought Mom's for the front, so I don't need any of that. So let me just look around in gardening and see what I can come up with, guys. We are in the gardening section. Look at these flamingos for $9.97. Now, if it was spring, summer, flamingos, you would be mine. Okay. Oh, my goodness, perennial clearance. Oh, my goodness, ivy. Is this ivy? Yeah, guys. Uh-oh. This is some needlepoint ivy. Okay, it's on clearance also. That's something to think about. Let me look around a little bit more. Okay, guys, I'm in my next department, and it is tile. And I'm trying to see what I could use as a base. Okay. Let me just keep looking.
Okay, I just left the tile. Yeah, I think I look like I'm from corporate. People are kind of taking notice. All right, my next department is plumbing. I'm not trying to photobomb anybody, but yeah, now I'm in plumbing. Let me go actually to the plumbing department because I don't think she meant like faucets and things like this, because that's where I am now. I need plumbing. Okay, I'll see y'all in a minute. Okay, guys, now I'm in lumber, and I'm seeing all kinds of stuff design-wise that may look cool. That might be able to work for my $10 budget. So I'm looking through lumber now, guys. Okay, what I'm most impressed about this is that I have been asked, how am I doing? Can I help you by at least, I don't know, 30 associates, which is really, really good. Now I'm going to get a cart because I have figured out what I'm going to do for my challenge, guys. And Tamela also said we could do more than one. So I think I have 2 really good ideas, and I'm really excited about it. So I will see y'all when I get finished. I have to remember to take my picture in my department. I do not. Thank you so much, though. Okay? See, I told you I'll wear orange. 31.
Okay, guys, we are back from Home Depot, and it's time for me to do the challenge. Now, guys, first of all, I want to say thank you, Tamela, for asking me. It was so much fun doing this, guys. Now, y'all know I'm the Frugalnista, and I could have easily done some backdoor shopping, but I didn't. I did some indoor shopping and stayed well within my budget. Now, speaking of budget, that was one of the rules of her challenge. You had to stay under $10. I know, $10 in Home Depot. I was like, okay, what? So I stayed under budget, stayed well under budget. The second thing, I had to pick from 4 departments. One being the garden section of Home Depot. The second being plumbing section of Home Depot. Third was tile. And fourth was lumber. I chose the lumber section. Okay, now I'm going to show you what I picked up, and I did stay well within budget. My first item that I picked up, guys, was this big bundle of, and it was with the shingles. So I don't know what they're calling this, but it was this big bundle of wood pieces, guys, that I picked up for a whopping $3.48. Yes. When I got to the register, homegirl tried to ring me up at 7 and change, and I was like, Up under it said, $3 and something. So she adjusted my price, so I spent $3.48 for the big bulk of my, project. So yes, yay me. So I had that out of the way. And as I was, leaving that section, I just kind of said, well, I have a lot of ideas kind of going in my head. I can work with that. Each piece, guys, actually, it really is some beautiful pieces. Let me show you. Here's one piece. And here's a piece of it, guys. I took this one out of the bundle. And to myself, I was saying, okay, I had a whole bunch of ideas going through my mind, through my head. And I said, okay, I can take this, be well within budget, and still make some things out of this, I think, And as I was leaving, on an end cap, they had some trusty liquid nails. Liquid nails, guys, is good for gluing wood, tile, and believe it or not, you'll find this seriously in almost all the departments. So technically, this liquid nails was on an end cap in the lumber department. So I picked up a container of liquid nails, which still kept me under budget. I think I paid $2 and change for my liquid nails. Yes, $2.78 for my liquid nails. So $3.48 for I'm calling them shingles, but my pieces of wood, and $2.79 for my liquid nails. So let's see what
now, guys, as you can see, the wood pieces are very, very beautiful pieces. If you look at the grain of the wood, they are actually smooth, so I didn't have to do any sanding. There's a rough edge, and then there's a smooth edge. Like this edge is more smooth, and this edge is this side is a little bit rough, but they have already been sanded down, so I didn't have to do any sanding. And I just took one piece of the shingle wood, whatever I'm calling it. And then, guys, I had some Avery fabric transfers, as most crafters probably do. I think these were left over from one of the girls' projects, and I just grabbed one of my fabric transfers, no big deal. And you can pick these up, guys, at Walmart, Michael's, Staples. So I just picked up one of these, and I wanted to transfer an image, guys, onto the wood. Now, in my head, I had said I just want to put an image on the wood. I thought about stenciling, but I came home and did a Google search or a YouTube search. And guys, you can take transfers from or images from your computer. Make sure you do it as a mirror image, print it out on your transfer paper, and iron it onto your wood. So we're going to see how that turns out. And let's get started. So the only thing you need is your transfer paper, your image. Make sure you print it out as a mirror so it will, print the correct way on your wood. So let's try this out, guys. First thing you want to do, guys, is get your iron nice and hot. Set it for the highest setting. I set mine for the cotton setting, okay? Then, guys, you just want to iron your image onto the wood, pressing as firmly as you can. Another thing, guys, you want to make sure that your iron contains no water. So you are doing the same exact thing that you would do if you were just ironing this image onto your t-shirt, okay? Still pressing hard, just trying to make sure that transfer goes, onto the wood. Pressing really, really hard with your hot iron. Okay, that should be good. And here's the finished product, guys. Now, the transfer worked perfect. I really liked the way it turned out. I put the word family, and I told you I reverse or mirror imaged it. And I also put, you don't choose your family. They are God's gift to you as you are to them. And I put a picture of us and decorated with a lot of fall foliage leaves, just kind of around the plaque that I'm calling it now. Yeah. Now I have this sitting on my dining room table. And I like the way that turned out, guys. Just sat here and we had dinner in here today. So, yeah, I like the way that turned out. Get a little closer. Okay, guys, let's see what else I did with my other pieces of wood. And the last thing I decided to do, guys, was use the wood pieces as a charger for my tablescape, my fall tablescape in my dining room, guys. We actually used these today. And I think they turned out really, really pretty. Didn't even need the glue, guys. Some pieces were big enough. And as you can see, I have the wooden charger on the bottom. And it just creates a really pretty rustic look along with the rest of my tableware. And I love some of the edges, were kind of burnt or just the characteristics of the wood. And again, guys, these were all sanded. So there were, no, fear of getting any splinters or anything. And again, I think it turned out really, really pretty, guys. So yeah, that's my Home Depot challenge. As you can see, I'll step back just a little bit. And then I'll get closer. I just think that wooden charger is so cute, guys. And we use those on, all our settings. And didn't have any problems at all. And I did not have to use the glue, guys. Some of the pieces were big enough. And I just used the larger pieces. And they're not exact, which is fine. It kind of goes with my whole just, carefree fall tablescape. And guys, I actually have wood left. So I'm going to probably still come up with some more ideas to use for my pile of wood from the lumber department at my Home Depot. Okay, guys, thanks so much for watching my video, my Home Depot challenge. And checking out my wood chargers that I made. I really didn't make them. I just took them out of the package, guys, dusted them off, and they are my chargers that I have on my table for our Sunday dinner. Used those. It was fine. And also, guys, my plaque that I made from the wood with the iron transfer. I really like how that turned out. And I want to thank Tamela again just for inviting me to participate in her Home Depot challenge. It was fun. Now, I'm going to link Tamela's information below. The name of her channel, again, is Haute
on design. She also had a few other ladies on YouTube, and I'll link their information down below so you guys check them out also. All right, guys. Thanks for watching.